listening to The Adult Conversation with Candy, Sunshine, Just Drew, and Unrestricted D. So put the kiddies to bed, grab your partners for some adult talk and play.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Adult Conversation. I'm Candy.
I'm Restricted D.
I'm Sunshine Aces.
And I'm Riss.
All right.
Okay.
Our intern is back in the building.
She came back. She quit us a long time ago, but she
I
back.
took a slight break.
Yeah, that's what they say. You went. That's what they say when people say when they about to cheat on you.
She got a real job.
We was on break. So what? I had 3 kids. We were on break. We was on break for 2 days.
See? Trouble.
So if you don't know, Adult Conversation is an online radio and visual show now where we get together every Tuesday from 5 to 7 and we talk about all kinds of things like love, romance, child endangerment, finance.
We talking about child endangerment.
I was, look, you saw me.
I wasn't on that show.
He wasn't?
No.
Oh, that must have been the one that was in my head. Love.
Mental health.
Mental health. Facts.
Kinks.
Kinks.
Situationships.
Yes, we bring businesses on to talk to us. We just do all kinds of things. So if you don't know, check us out every Tuesday from 5 to 7. We also have an app where you can go in and watch us live on the app, or you can just go to Ripped Radio Network to watch us. I'm going to start with you. I don't know. Who should I start with? I'm getting shade over there. I'm going to start with you, Sunshine. How was your weekend?
My weekend was good. I know what I did. Friday, I went and partied at Shadows again with Sir Daniels for his Fetish Friday. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I seen some people. Good to catch up with some people. I saw Rain and Freedom, who've been missing from my life for a long time, so it was good to see them again. And then Saturday, I was naked for most of the evening. I did this news sip and paint for KKSE. That was a lot of fun. It was a good time. My first, I wasn't nervous, luckily, but
You was the shits though.
Thank
Yes.
you.
You stole
I
the
was,
show.
I was
Young.
shocked though when people start coming up. I was like, oh my gosh, they're giving me money for being nude. Like, how cool is that? Like, yeah, next time I go to the beach, I'm like, is anybody passing out money for that shit? So no, that was fun, and I met some really cool people, and like they really liked the vibe and the energy, and yeah, they were excited. Y'all had a lot of birthdays there. I don't know if you knew
I
that.
know. We had 4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you had a
4,
lot
yeah.
of birthdays there, so that was a lot of fun. And thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I had a good time. And then Sunday, I remember the beginning, like I showed up at this Soul Food Sunday thing. Then I don't remember much of the end. I just remember a long drinking game. So it was a good weekend, though.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
I'm
It was.
scared.
How was your weekend, Candy?
My weekend Friday, I was not actually with D. I took the boys skating. So
That's
I
nice.
took my nephew and my son skating. Saturday, of course, I was with you for the sip and paint. From my perspective, everything was just so much work. So it was nice enjoying the people. I definitely want to thank everyone who came out for the sip and paint. We oversold, and on top of us overselling, I still had like 15 more people hitting me up that day, all the way up until the event asking for tickets. And I'm sorry that we could not squeeze one more person in there.
Yeah,
I got
it was a full house.
you sure you can't squeeze one more person? I'm sorry. I'm like, ma'am, I'm sorry. We already squeezed one more person in. But we will be doing this again in about 3 months. So give me your information, and I'll make sure you're on the invite, and you can be one of the first people to buy tickets. So
Yeah, I did have somebody hit me and ask me about the information. So I told them I'd get back to him when y'all were having the next one.
Yeah, so all the information is on kkse.club. If you can go there and you can go in and fill out the form to get the text message servicings, and those are the first people to always get the information.
Right.
And then Sunday, of course, Soul Food Sunday, another day that I was exhausted because I was running around. But then yesterday, all of the women, it's about 20 of us, 25 of us, went to go see what Men Want.
Mm-hmm.
That and went over to Chevy's afterwards. That was a really funny movie. So
You cheating on us at Chevy?
yes, I cheated
Yeah,
on y'all.
she did.
Yes.
And the movies.
Yes. So if you haven't seen it, that's a good, funny movie to go see. She did a really good job. I thought I was gonna not like the movie, but I liked it a lot.
That's what's up. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yes.
Sounds fun.
Riss,
Riss, what did you do
what
this
did you do over
weekend?
the weekend?
Friday, Oh, Friday I went out with I went out in Baltimore and I had a really good time. I had fun. Went to like this like bar lounge place. Like they had karaoke. I didn't do it, but the people I was with did, and it was actually really cool. And then just chilled there Saturday during the day. Then I came home. I don't know what I did Saturday night, but I think I might have just been chilling. And then Sunday morning, I woke up and went to work because I do work. I work on Sunday mornings, and then I was really anticipating my evening when I got home. Like my excitement was building up all day. I'm like, yes, I'm about to have such a great evening, right? So because I was invited to.
You weren't really invited.
I was semi-invited to an event that everyone else seemed to be at here, but then I got uninvited, and so. But it's okay. I still have had fun, alone by myself, uninvited at the event. So that was my weekend. But it's okay because the beginning of my weekend definitely made up for Sunday.
Sunday.
Well, you can come next time because we're going to allow children at the next one.
True shit.
I don't see how you guys forget that I'm grown. I just don't.
I don't think you would. Believe me,
No,
you'd
it's
be
fine.
glad
I'm
you
okay.
didn't come.
I'm totally sure.
It would have been.
It was great, but you'd be like, "Oh, I'm
It
gone."
might not have been my. I'm totally joking. It probably wouldn't have been my space.
Yeah, it was a bunch of old people.
It definitely was a bunch of older.
I was a young
people.
person. That's all.
But you
Older.
You
Just me.
certainly would have left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at a point in the night,
Yeah,
you
I
would have
probably
left.
Yep.
Yep.
I would have left with you. But
See? At least somebody here
it
still
was
loves
old.
me.
Can we hear your perspective about your weekend?
Oh, so pretty much I was on daddy's duty for the most of the weekend. Friday, I stayed home with the kids. Right?
Saturday or Friday?
Friday.
Friday night, you stay home with your our. I have a bonus family, so
I stayed
with
home
your
with the kids
with the
Friday.
kids, the three of them.
Saturday, I was doing a lot of running around for getting ready for the new sipping paint. And once again, Sunshine, you did a wonderful job.
Yes.
And I'm not just saying that because you are here and we work together on the show, but you did a wonderful job. You stole the show.
Thank
and
you.
I appreciate you making us and the guests very comfortable. You even helped afterwards.
I
Not
know.
a problem.
When I
But
say
her Jessica Rabbit looking self.
when I say Sunshine at her best at professionalism, she is definitely about her business. She
Thank you.
was helping me move chairs in her heels. I was like,
know, I
Sunshine, I
felt
got
bad
it.
I couldn't
was
do
like,
more.
No. She said, no, I got you, D. There's only 8 more chairs. But
One at a time.
right, she definitely held us down, and people was loving her, and that was a definitely good look. There was a group of ladies were like, "Can you take our picture with Sunshine? What's Sunshine? Is she in the back? Is she in the back?" I'm like, no, she over there. Sunshine. They kept. I didn't hear nobody's name but Sunshine.
Yes.
It was AU and Candy.
I heard my name so much. I was like, I
Yes.
changed my name. It's no.
I
longer
was
Candy.
pointing y'all out though the whole time.
Yeah, like Sunshine, Candy, AU. But
They damn sure enough wanted to see you naked though.
Hey, look.
They sure did.
Hey, you naked. I want to see you naked.
They was like, "You the male?" I said, "Ooh."
I was like, look, I can't. She won't let me.
I was like, go ahead. He run. He ran away.
I don't want that drama afterwards. But no, serious note, you did a good job.
Thank you.
Wonderful job.
I appreciate you all.
Thank
having
you,
me.
Sunshine.
You're welcome.
Thank you for everyone who possibly came out and support. Thank you, Tony, for actually, I think was this her second or third vending opportunity?
It was her second with
Her
KKSE.
second? Yeah, shout out to her. And also the new vendor that we had as well. They were wonderful people.
Yes.
It's good seeing them. Sunday, I got up, played basketball. Then I got home, got the kids, and then got ready for what was it called again?
Soul Food Sunday.
Food Sunday.
Adult
Soul Food
edition.
Okay.
Adult edition. She threw that out there, not me.
But that was the name of it.
Thank you for everyone who came out and blessed our household. It was fun. We had I want to say a lot of new people too as well. Thank y'all for coming out. Appreciate it. I wish you was there. If I know,
Should be all right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for allowing me to change my name to Fuck Me Please.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think my
Yes,
name was
'cause you changed it, what?
69.
I changed my name 3 times.
What was your first name?
I don't even remember.
Shine.
No.
But
oh,
this start with Shine.
Shine. And then what's the second name?
Lick my ass.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I was fuck me,
So
please.
it was a little drinking game where we had to not say the person's actual name, but what their name tag read. And we had 69, Lick My Ass, Shine, and what was the other one?
Fuck me, please.
Fuck Me Please.
How you forget that one? That's the most important one.
And I kept calling everyone by their first name.
So
So,
he had
you
to
know.
take shots.
I was gonna say so. That was
So
the
the
shot
next
thing.
day was the hell of wheels trying to get him to go to work.
Yes, it was. It was.
I woke him up like 10 times. Like, look,
How about it was like 11 though, and I'm like, what fucking time is it? Like
Yeah.
I felt like it was 3 in the morning.
Right.
For real?
It was 11,
early, yeah.
and I was like, oh my gosh, it's not even midnight yet.
It was early.
but I stayed up all night.
Did you stay up all night? Yeah.
Yeah. For the most part, she stayed up more than what she normally do.
I stayed up till like 2 a.m.
But we gotta give a shout out to Drew. Drew also came and supported us as
Yes.
well at the house. Good looking out for Drew, and we didn't replace Drew for you all.
Yeah, he's still a part of the team.
Yeah,
He's
she's
just-
still part of the
irreplaceable.
team. We do have an intern, so she does come and help us out. Here and there. So just know Drew hasn't been replaced. Safe to say?
Safe to say.
Or we gonna vote for
We
that
could never,
afterwards?
we could never
Oh.
replace my
Yeah,
gesture.
you
Yeah,
could never
you
replace
you had to come
this-
out and say something,
this dick.
some outrageous. I'd be like looking at you, hey, you stand. But
all right.
It's snow time, so he working extra. That's all.
Yeah.
They call for snow in the area. Y'all know how that go.
Oh.
all right, so that is our weekend wrap up. Right now, we're going into our topic: social media stalking / cyber stalking. That's right, social media stalking / cyber stalking. So, Riz,
Yes.
since you stand in Drew place, we gonna need you to be. Are you hood or you proper? Because
I don't know.
if you're not
I really
hood,
define
I don't know if I
myself
can do
as
that.
Neither.
She's proper hood.
Oh, you bouge ghetto?
Bougie. That's pushing. Let's say I'd rather say proper. Like
Oh man.
I mean, my mom do be telling me sometimes, please don't be sounding all ghetto and all hood. So
Can
who
you sound
knows?
ghetto right now? Just for the viewers. Let's try.
I'll read it the best I can.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So, Riz will. You ready? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, Riz is ready to give you the definition of social media stalking / cyber stalking.
All right. So, social media stalker. A new twist on those who obsessively follow someone who is not interested in a relationship. Wherever the victim goes and wherever the victim does in the world of social media, the social media stalker is there.
All right. What's the definition of cyber stalking?
Cyber stalking, which is simply an extension of the physical form of stalking, is where the electronic mediums, such as the internet, are used to pursue, harass, or contact another in an unsolicited fashion. Most often, given the vast distances that the internet spans, this behavior will never manifest itself in the physical sense, but this does not mean that the pursuit is any less distressing. There are a wide variety of means by which individuals may seek out and harass individuals, even though they may not share the same geographic borders, and this may present a range of physical, emotional, and psychological consequences to the victim.
Drew would have had a fit.
Good
We know
Lord.
that.
He would have cussed us all the way out.
That was a long definition.
He would have went off.
That was long.
Yeah.
And that was just
That was
one
long.
definition
That was
on
long.
urban.
All right. So look, Candy,
Yes, sir.
give us the definition of cyber stalking.
Cyber stalking is the use of internet or other electronic means to stalk or harass an individual, group, or organization. It may include false accusation, defamation, slander, and libel. It may also include monitoring, identity theft, threats, vandalism, solicitation for sex, or gathering information that may be used to threaten, embarrass, or harass.
All right, Sunshine. I know that's some long stuff going on here.
Right?
You probably got to chop it up and dissect it and everything else to kind of get a glimpse of what you really think about the definitions. But which one do you feel like is the right one?
I mean, since we're starting with social media stalking, I'd have to go with the urban this time. Because I think the whatever the Wikipedia, whatever it was that was used, it's a lot more than stalk. I mean, that's like identity theft. I don't see how that's cyber stalking, because I would think stalking means repetitive behavior. Like in the urban, it said you're always following that person, so you're stalking them. Mm-hmm. If you just steal someone's credit card number and go charge some shit, to me that's not necessarily stalking. it was fraud. But, you know, stalking to me means repetitive behavior. So I'd have to go with the urban with this. I mean, I got fucking tons of stalkers. Like that's.
I believe you.
Yeah, I have a lot of. I don't. I mean, I guess you could say they're stalkers because they're always there, but I don't consider them stalking. Like I appreciate them paying attention. So.
Okay. So, normally we do Drew useless facts, but we don't have Drew's useless fact right now because Drew's not here. But his right hand woman, and not in that type of sense, has a couple of facts that she would like to share with us.
So since Drew's not here, I'm gonna give you all some facts that he probably would have gave you all anyway, because I think we searched the same thing for the topic to find out what's factual. So based in some of there was no intro. Sorry, Drew. We're gonna try just Drew's useless facts. Okay.
Facts.
Thank you. So 78% of stalking victims are female. 87% of stalkers are male.
Hold on. What percentage is females?
78% of the victim who's being stalked is female.
Good Lord. Okay.
And then 87% who's doing the stalking are males. So obviously
87 are
males
males?
predominantly are better at stalking.
Okay.
And women are high at being stalked. That's really what it says. Less than 10% of stalking victims are stalked by a stranger. So it's typically someone you know. So that's 90% you know who's stalking you.
Right.
You have a few we all have stalkers, I think, actually. Well, I don't know about you because you are scared
used
to
to.
stalk.
I wish a motherfucker would stalk me ever again. They gonna learn.
52% of stalking victims are 18 to 29 years old.
That's when you're hot.
That's true. Yeah.
But then that means younger guys are stalking more women if you look at the statistics overall.
You said stalkers are 18? Because by the time you're 30, you're done with that bullshit.
Typically, well, I don't know. Maybe older men stalk young women. I don't know.
You say that the stalk victims are 18?
Are 18 to 20. The victims of stalking.
Gotcha.
There's a strong link between stalking and domestic violence. 81% of women who were stalked by a former intimate partner were also physically assaulted by that partner. Which is pretty crazy. Right. Yeah. I have a friend now who's being stalked by a man she hasn't seen in 8 months, and he won't stop.
Wow.
Like, she's probably going to go file a restraining order. It's that serious. Like, now he's hitting her family and people that she communicates with, so he's dead on.
Is he stalking her, or he's stalking her / cyber?
Like text, sending emails, just continually, and won't stop. After being told many, many times there's no interest there. I'm almost wrapping this up. Intimate partner stalkers frequently approach their targets, and their behaviors escalate quickly. Weapons are used to harm or threaten victims in 1 out of 5 cases. Stalkers use a variety of methods to stalk victims, including following the victim on foot or in a vehicle, using email, instant messaging, video camera, digital cameras, listening devices, or GPS systems.
I believe that. I believe the shit out of that.
Yeah. It's scary though.
You can stalk somebody out there at GPS?
Yeah.
Gotta talk to me about this later.
Look, I'm not gonna say the thing. We're gonna talk about this during the show. I ain't stalk people, but I know how to get information I need.
Now my ex, his ex put a device on his car.
I believe that.
But like she didn't know who she was fucking with, because I took we found the device, took it off, and reprogrammed it and used it on her car. The same fucking device. I'm not even playing.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you got that kind of time? You want to play those type of games? Two can play that game. Because if you can do it, I had the app on my phone. So I could just look at my phone. I know wherever she was at.
All right, look, we're going to get it more into stories. But while we getting into these stories, be sure to download the app, the Adult Conversation with a K app on Google Play and iTunes Store. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Any more platforms for that? No. Just them two?
You can go to Adult Conversation website and get the link specifically to download it.
All right. So we'll be back with Adult Conversation each and every Tuesday between 5 and 7 p.m. here on RipRadioNetwork.com.
drives me crazy. Exploring all my fantasies. Love the way you loving me. Don't stop, baby, just go deep. Keep going. You can leave them hickeys, you know. Only ones that you can see. Yeah. Don't you know we'll be all night? Know that I have been stressing, but you can make me feel alright. All that shit you've been talking for love, I've been waiting all week for your love. For love, you're my favorite judge. For love, can't wait to show you what's up. For love, so baby just pull up, just pull up, just pull up, pull up.
I hear you talking like a big girl. Can you take it like a big girl? I mean, my ego kinda big, girl. Can you take that type of risk, girl? I've been known to flip a few worlds upside down, especially when I flip you upside down. How you think about having one child now? How you stuck in the same position for a half an hour, talking shit like I hate you, but we both know that means you loved it and you just can't wait for take two. Need a sec, baby, take two. Honestly, I need a break too. Have a glass of this cognac, might as well light up the J2. Uh-oh, you in trouble. Guess who just got the second win? First round, I dominated. Now I'm about to come get the second win. Fight it all you want, girl, but I guarantee you tap out. I'll pull up anytime you want me to come through and blow your back out.
For love, I've been waiting all week for your love. For love, you're my favorite judge. For love, can't wait to show you what's up. For love, so baby just pull up, just pull up, just pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up.
And welcome back to this is not my job. I so suck at it. Welcome back to Adult Conversation here on Ripped Radio Network. Tonight we are talking about cyber stalking, social media stalking, and if you've been stalked, if you've been the stalker, if you just whatever, if you want to talk about it, call in at 301-232-5700. We definitely want to hear what you got to say, and we definitely need to hear your opinions on this matter.
What's that number?
301-232-5700.
All right. No, we want to hear from you all. We had the first show with all the callers, but then we ain't had no more callers. Let us know about if you stalked someone or someone has stalked you.
Yes.
Social media or, I guess, text, internet,
Yeah.
linking, plenty of fish, email, stuff like that.
All right.
Match.
So I'm going to start with you, unrestricted. Have you ever stalked? Have you ever been stalked?
Have I ever stalked?
Have you ever been stalked?
Oh, I can answer that one. I don't. Okay, first of all, let me ask you all this question. So when you say being stalked, so for instance, if Rich said, "Oh, I see you was at Chevy's," is that being considered stalk?
If they do it more than once, yeah.
I agree. I feel like if it's multiple times, I mean, it's not stalk just because, I happen to know that you was somewhere. That's not stalking.
Yeah.
But when it's consistent and it's creepy, you're stalking.
Consistent as far as what, 2 or 3 times, or more than 5?
If you get to 5, you're a stalker, even if you don't move forward. Because I just feel like that's too, like, if it's too much. I mean, it also depends on the person's reaction. Like the second or third time, what vibe were you catching? Was it like, yes, like you engaging in that, or are you like, oh, da, and then they still hitting you up 4 or 5? No, that's too much.
Oh, you ain't got time for me, but you going to Chevy's. Oh, you
Okay.
ain't got time for me, but you going to X, Y, and Z.
So I get the picture now. So if we're going to say it like that, I have been stalked.
Okay.
You want me to give you specific times?
I can tell you each time I stalked you.
That is true. That is true. Facts. Facts.
Russ, have you ever been?
Yeah, yes, but never really like in like depth, like not too out of control. Like there's definitely been times where people have done too much and will constantly hit me up. But I'm the type of person when it comes to social media, I'll just ignore you and keep moving my day. I don't even engage on social media enough for it to, infect how, like, I just see you keep messaging me, I'll probably block you.
So is that why you won't answer my friend request?
Do you really send me a friend?
Okay.
Because I would have never known. Because I don't be.
Now I know.
But for those that are
I thought
wondering,
somebody
yes.
else told you not to accept my friend request.
Sunshine deleted
Look,
that.
I thought somebody else told
I'm
you not
not
to
friends
accept my
with her
friend
on social
request.
media.
I wouldn't be friends.
Yeah, I'm not friends with my.
You
I
could
mean,
be
I used
friends
to be
with
friends with you, Candy.
You could be
but
friends
then
with Natasha, Natasha Ellaby, because my
Okay.
father on that page.
Yeah, didn't I make you unfriend her?
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
friend.
'cause
I think I was. Yeah, no, I don't think I was. No,
Just
I
her.
was.
It wasn't really
Just
about
her.
y'all. It was more about me. 'Cause
And it's
she's friends
understandable.
with,
I mean, you know.
people I don't
Yeah.
want my face popping up. So,
Yeah,
I mean, not that end of that I give a fuck, but
it's really it's not
Sunshine, have you ever been stalked?
oh yeah, plenty of times. Yeah, constantly.
every day.
Yeah.
Every day?
But I mean, I look at it, even though it could be deemed as stalking, I put myself out there. So as much as I'm promoting and posting, I mean, thirst trapping, whatever you want to call it.
And
I
I'm glad you
mean,
brought that up. I'm going to ask Candy, have you ever been stalked?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you all this because I know you two personally. I'm not sure about your social media life.
Okay.
But you two are loved by the people on the web. Okay? So where's the borderline of being stalked and being admired?
No, my stalker was a real stalker. She wrote me bad things, told me she wished I would die, did all kinds of crazy shit. So it was like, the other people that are stalking me, I think those are like light fluff stalks. I don't give a shit about those. But this person really was emailing my business, making a point to tell me horrible things and just doing all kinds of shit. Like I have a whole folder on my email that says stalker bitch. And she must have emailed me at least 200 times. Like every day she would email me 5 times a day.
All right, Sunshine?
kind of both. I mean, I've been stalked both kind of ways. To me, once you tell someone leave you alone and they continue to harass you, it's stalking. I mean,
Yeah.
like you can't. Then you can't. They go through those scenes where they're really angry, and then they're apologetic. So you think because you want forgiveness, I'm supposed to forget about that rude shit you just did. And the threats of violence, yeah, like that's straight stalking. I mean, I've been threatened to be killed many times over dumb shit because I don't want to mess with somebody anymore.
Yeah.
And if you're continuing to pursue me when I told you specifically, please don't hit me up, don't call me, don't email me, don't bother me, and you continue to do it in any form, you're stalking now.
All right, Riz?
I mean, I agree with what you were saying. The question is, have I ever been stalked?
Well, I mean, again, we don't
Have
know
you been
your
a
social,
stalker?
We don't
No,
know
have
your,
I?
we don't really know your
the
social media.
I mean,
presence.
I'm on social media, but I'm not nothing like no. I don't engage
So
a whole
you
bunch.
under the radar. So you kind of. I ain't gonna
I mean,
say you
I will
low.
like people's
I'm not
stuff, I'll
saying that you
comment.
not nobody, but you kind of.
Yeah, like it's not.
Moderate,
I'm not. It's not a lot of people that's gonna be admiring me unless it's like I post my poetry or something like that. So generally, it's not. It's definitely not nowhere on the same level. But yeah, I mean, I think the line does come between as far as admiring and stalking is when you just proceed and continue. I mean, I'm the type of person in general. I feel like don't be too pressed over anything or anybody. Like when you present that way. From my perspective, that's just annoying, So it's like when you overdo it, that's when it becomes stalking. Like when somebody's told you to stop or you
Exactly.
then out of respect, if it's admiration, you're going to respect that person's opinion, perspective, how they feel, what they think. If you just want to stalk them, then like you're going to continue.
So the fine line of being stalked is when you actually tell the person
To stop.
to stop.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, because then it's not. How do that person know that they are doing something they shouldn't until you
Yeah,
actually tell them to
seldom.
fucking stop?
And everything where you can report stalking, because of course it is a real thing.
Yeah.
The first thing you always have to do is ask the person to stop. Because if
Yeah.
you have not asked them to stop, then they're not
Then
really going
it's
to get your
not-
wishes.
exactly.
And
Yeah.
that's anything. I mean, everything I've looked at on stalking, and boy, I done looked at a lot of stuff.
And and just to comment on that, even if you don't tell them to stop, that's 100% true. It's not stalking. It's not harassment. Or as in the sense you cannot do anything about that. If you have not, and I literally went through a training last week where we talked about stalking, harassment, cyberbullying, all that stuff, and you cannot do anything about it if you haven't told them to stop.
Unless the person has threatened you.
Okay, so
Yes, yeah.
did you have another question? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so is it stalking that I find Sunshine attractive? I like the funny posts of Candy. I like your poetry. But hey, I like this. Hey, you look good in that dress. Hey, your meme was funny.
No.
Is that stalking?
That's not-
If I do it every day.
It's not. It's not stalking, but it is annoying.
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah, I agree.
But to me, if I'm sitting there posting every day and someone's commenting every day, it's not a big deal because
It's no different
they
than
might find
posting.
that annoying that I post every day.
I
Yeah.
do.
I know you do. That's why you stopped following
Yes.
me. So just because I post every day, for 1 year straight, I would post something every year. Every time I post, a guy would come on there and click heart and say, "You are so beautiful."
So it's that stalking.
Yeah, that's stalking, but it's not to the point I never said stop. But when the point, if I said stop or don't post on my post no more and he did it again, then that is stalking. But also you have that block function. So if
Yeah.
someone kept doing that, you just block them.
Okay, so
See, I don't see it that way though.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I don't
want
see it that way.
Perspective.
Because I mean, with all the people that support me every time I'm on, they're watching. Those are supporters. They're not stalkers. There's a difference.
Okay.
They become a stalker when they're trying to make advances or asking you to do things or be a part of something that you don't want anything to do with, and you've told them no. Then they're a stalker. I mean, you can't put yourself out on social media and not expect people to respond because you're putting it out there for a response. Like him saying you're
That's
beautiful.
not what I'm saying.
Now, if he say you're beautiful,
Let her
send
finish.
me your number. And you already told him no, and every day he's like, "You're beautiful. When are you gonna send me your number? When are you gonna send me your phone number? I told you to send me your number." Then he's become a stalker.
So that's your opinion on
No,
stalking.
of course, of
But
course.
in general, if he goes on my post every day, if I go in there and post a picture of my son got hit by a car, and he goes, "Candy, you're so beautiful."
That just makes him weird.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So if I say, if at that point I say, "Please stop saying I'm beautiful in my post," and he keeps doing it, that is stalker behavior. Regardless
I
if
can
he
see how
was
you would think
a supporter or not. Once I ask you to stop doing something on my page and you keep doing it, you are a stalker. So I have one or two recourses. I either block
Block
you
him.
or report you.
Right.
Yeah,
But-
I can see how. I can see what you're. I can see.
But
both
she
of
still
that.
added the
But
stop.
the way you add, like I can see how you can say supporters that are gonna obviously comment on everything, but I still would. If it was me in that situation, I would look at like, yes, you're stalking. It doesn't matter what I post. It's like you don't even look at my post. You're
Exactly.
just saying you're beautiful. Like,
And I did have
you're
a guy
stalking
like
me.
that.
Yeah.
I had a man
But
like
that's
that.
a good thing though.
It's
That's a
annoying.
compliment. He's giving
But
you
you
a
can't
compliment.
have a social media presence and not expect people to comment.
I agree.
I get that. It's like I
you
see
choose.
both. I feel both
I'm not talking
ways.
about you, Candy, specifically.
Yeah.
I mean people in general. Like we choose to put stuff out there.
True.
So and most people put things on social media to get a reaction out of people.
True.
I mean, if that's the case, then make a page and you just be you, and you post on that shit every day, and don't nobody see that shit, and then you ain't got nothing.
And then you got nothing to worry about.
You ain't got no friends but you. It's just your page.
Because that's
So-
I agree because that's kind of like
Or
us.
write a blog,
Right.
And
That's
then
kinda
nobody
like
can
between
comment.
us.
Well, people
like
can still
I know
blog.
people flirt with Candy and stuff like that, but I don't go searching and look for "you're beautiful." Then I mean I'm stalking you,
You are
and
now,
him.
though. No, I'm just
I mean I'm stalking them too. And
Yeah.
that's like if you know someone is beautiful, if you know they have a presence, you gotta respect that. And that's kind of like with us. It's kind of like each of us got our own following, each of us got our own lane, but some shape or form, some shape or form, I don't want to say stalking me, but is kind of
Who?
supporting slash, in your words, stalking when me and Sunshine think they're supporters. I wish Drew was here so I can understand what he would think, but
I mean, all my folks are. I consider anybody who The people that after every single show, and usually the same people tune in to us every single week. I go back and thank every single one of them, and I mean it. Like I don't think. Thank gosh they're watching, or why the fuck would we be here?
That's true.
So how could I ever think of them as stalkers? Like they're. I love them. Like
I don't think. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say for you, I think that you have like a very rare sense of a social media presence, just because like if it was a lot of stuff that you tell me all the time, and you know this, you'll be like, this and that happened, blah blah blah, and I'm like, I don't see how you're not.
But some of that shit is just hilarious.
It's like I would be like what? No, like to me it would be annoying. You know what I'm saying? So I get that.
I mean, if I get dick pics for breakfast and I'm like, don't send me a picture of your dick in the morning. Mm-hmm. Well, don't send it to me at all. But specifically, don't send it to me in the morning because I'm trying to get to work. But then if I tell you to stop and you keep on doing it based on me posting on social media, then yeah, you're fuck. I don't know. You know how we say it's always about situational shit.
Yeah, I agree. So I have a question, Sunshine.
Yes,
how much of your real life do you share on social media?
How much of my fake life or my real life?
Your real life.
Most of my real life is on social media, or who I really am is on social media, should I say?
Oh, okay. Riss? We don't know because we're not friends with you.
I mean, my real life, really everything, because this is literally all my social media is my Instagram story, for real, and my poetry, and it really just be me rapping. It's like I feel like I'm talking to myself. Like it could just be me venting about something random that happened.
So
That's
she
it.
got a page to herself, like you just
But
said.
listen, people watch it. People watch
Your
it,
only
and
friend.
Right.
I ask myself, like, people will be like, people will be like, yeah, I was just clicking through your story because you was rapping. I didn't really post it for you to listen. It's more so maybe I'm in my car, like, and just I don't really care. So I don't really care too much about,
So it's kind of like a journal in a sense, maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little
Or a
bit,
notepad?
or just funny stuff,
Okay.
Or a notepad. That's good, and that's a good analogy.
Thank you.
A notepad.
Somebody on the show agrees with me. Thank you.
I
That's
feel
not
like
awesome.
that.
Enjoy
Yeah,
that
good.
glory.
Finally
But I don't put my
somebody-
business
That's
out
how-
there,
That's why you my dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what about you?
I'll say I'm 90%. Put my personal
A stalker?
life
Oh, put
my
your life
personal
out there. Oh, sorry, we have moved on. I'm just teasing him.
I hate y'all.
I only stalk on the weekends when I don't post that much. But no, 90% is my real life, I would say. What about you, Candy?
50%. I would even say 20. I don't post my real life on Facebook.
That is true.
Like,
that is true.
I just post questions, but it's not me. It's just me asking questions. I don't post what I'm like physically doing. Other than the only thing I probably post the most of what I'm doing is roller skating.
Facts.
But if I ain't roller skating, I'm really not really sharing what I'm doing myself, because I knew what it felt like when I had a real stalker who knew my every move. So now I don't try to be like, oh, I'm home now. Oh, I'm here. I try not to put that part of me on there anymore.
Well, no, I think that's just being an ass. Like when you're posting every meal,
Oh, yeah, I
I'm
don't do
here.
that.
I'm at this. Oh, I'm at the grocery store. Oh, I'm at Target.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I'm going to Subway. Oh, what should I have for lunch? Like that's just
a lot.
overkill.
Yeah.
I took it as like the shit. Like to me, your real life is like, are you being true? I was thinking of it in that.
No, I'm
terms.
just talking about how much of it is your life. Because I'm not gonna say what you post is fake, because most of what I post is just questions.
Right.
But I really don't post much. You can't read the questions and say, "Oh, that's Candy."
Right. I understand. Yeah, that makes sense.
You can't look through my Facebook page and say, "Oh, I know what Candy's about," because I'm definitely not my Facebook page.
But the
Right.
sad part about it, a lot of people will judge us off of what we post.
I agree.
Very true.
And that's definitely a real sad situation, because instead of kind of getting to know the person per se, but it also goes to what we put out to people too.
Very true.
Well, I must be a hooker.
Because
I swear.
because I could very well put raunchy and nasty stuff out there because there is that side of me, but I don't. I try to put uplifting.
Yeah. You're
stuff like
completely
that.
different than what I am. So we
Yeah.
already know
So,
that.
but as you said, you're not a hooker. I mean, we know that. It's sad that somebody might think that, but we know that you carry yourself very
let me
well.
ask you this. From every time I post pictures, I don't know if you saw what I posted for Valentine's Day, but I did a little collage. I had on red and I think all the pictures. And then I said that, I hope everybody, that you have a reason for a commercialized holiday, blah, 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 to celebrate love and sexy. So I don't understand why posting that, everybody thinks I need to be fucked. Like, I don't know where those two correlate. You understand what I'm saying? So then, like, I loved all the Happy Valentine's Day, but then it would those few that would be like, oh, so what can I give you for Valentine's Day? I'm like, check my wish list, boo-boo. I mean, but that's not what they were talking about. They were talking about something totally different. And me saying Happy Valentine's Day and posting a couple of sexy pictures, I don't know where in men's mind that correlates to I need some dick.
I hate to say it. I'm not going to say all men, but majority of men think a sexy picture is an invite per se.
Yeah.
Like you're looking for attention. I'm not saying that's your case, but I'm just saying in general.
I
that's
said
how,
Happy Valentine's Day.
I mean, but that's just how some
Okay.
guys think. Especially if those who don't get play or get attention from someone that's attractive. And for the fact that you say Happy Valentine's Day, oh, she's my friend, she's talking to me.
So they taking it as that's for them.
They're taking it
specifically.
personally.
Yeah.
So
I
they're
said I
trying
love all of you all. I
Hey,
said all.
Maybe
You said you
maybe,
still.
maybe
Still
he's
said
thinking,
you.
maybe he's thinking all of me.
It's the same reason why women fall in love with music stars and think that music star is in love with them. You only in your own world. You only in your own bubble.
I understand. Okay. So they're taking that as a personalization for
Yes.
them and not what I'm truly meaning, that's
Right.
a generalization from everyone who fucks with me, basically. I mean,
Right.
I
not
agree.
fucks me, fucks with me, like follows me and supports us. Like it's a generalization to me.
Yes. It's that thing that because you smiled or said hi to someone, they automatically think you're in a relationship with them. That's why I don't even answer my inboxes. I just leave them be.
Yeah, that's been
Yeah, I do the
challenging
same.
with the responding.
Yeah, I don't respond to them because if no one, I get a lot of guys that come at me and every single freaking day, hey, beautiful, hey, sexy, when I'm gonna take you out. I already know you're not really trying to be a fan. You're just trying to be some
Any
creep.
girls?
First of all, if you really cared, you would see that on my Facebook it says I'm in a relationship. If it was a girl, I would ask her, did she eat the box?
Oh, okay.
Every girl who have ever inboxed me, the first thing I ask them.
I get it. I just one thing I don't like, and I've been doing this more often because now that I have the 2 pages, it's a lot to keep up with. It's a little
is.
overwhelming.
I know.
Them 2 pages. I don't know how you did it all this time because I don't be knowing who the hell I am. Like while I'm on there. So like I've been like
gotta
important
switch it
things
over.
like us, what we have going on. I try to make sure both of them are in there because I don't want to miss things because I'm on the other one. But it's a little overwhelming, and I still be trying to respond to everybody though.
It's hard. The thing is, you get to a point where you can't respond to everybody. It's going to be too much.
I've been like, have you? Then they start asking where you from. I'm like, did you look at my page? Like, no, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do this question and answer game because everything you need to know about me is right there. Like you check the page out and then get back to me. Because I mean, I was talking to one guy and all of a sudden realized, oh shit, he don't know. He from Illinois. So I said, he don't. Yeah, he didn't realize who he was talking to. My bad. So lesson learned.
Okay.
I want you to respond to everybody though, Candy.
She needs
It's
to.
not a movement.
No.
Yes.
Yeah,
So I
it's
have a
gonna be
question.
Part of our movement.
Then they gonna say I'm a stalker.
We have someone in a younger generation and
We're the same age.
a little bit older generation will
I
be
thought I
us.
was a child.
So, set her
Child of
straight.
God.
Set her straight. Set her straight.
You are a child of God.
So, do you all feel like there's a different way of stalking versus generations?
Yes.
Because
That's a
let's be honest. Some older people are on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. Am I missing something?
People still
I
use
think
Snapchat.
Twitter.
Twitter, yeah, that's about it.
So those
I gotta
probably
think
what
about
the 4 main ones.
Yeah.
Okay, so most Facebook people are older people, as your generation would say, or younger. Do you feel like that a older generation probably would?
Stalk differently.
Yes.
I mean, I'm really not sure, to be honest. I'm not necessarily just because on any of those social media platforms you can slide in somebody's DMs, and that seems to be the avenue to stalking. Is you just, and that's how I guess my generation, quote unquote, says it. Somebody sliding in your DMs. Honestly, it may be a little bit different. I haven't. I don't pay it too much mind to like even know, because like Candy said, I'll just block you or keep it moving, but I don't think it's much of a difference.
I was using my friend's Snapchat one time, and
sending videos to random people, stalking them.
Nah, I mean, I was just using their Snapchat. So
their Snapchat.
Yeah, their Snapchat. So I've noticed that when someone screenshots, it lets you know.
Oh, that's true.
So
that's a good point.
That's a whole different, realm of our generation. Like Facebook, you will never know.
I just figured out how to work Twitter. I can't.
But Snapchat,
but
you
know what? That's a very good point. I think that because I used to use Snapchat a lot for years. I don't anymore though, just because I don't know why, but. That's a good point, because
not to mention Snapchat, it's 24 hours, 40.
Yeah, and also let me note about Snapchat too. I'm sorry, this is relevant because I learned this also in training as well, because I don't use it no more. You can see people's location on Snapchat.
Yep.
Like, so just be aware of that in reference to stalking and things like that. Like you can see your location on Facebook and stuff like that too. But on Snapchat, the setting is set automatically. So it's like, oh, who's around me? Oh, here's, I don't know, whoever, and I'm stalking this person. Now let me go to Chevy's and see if Candy's there.
Yeah.
So just be mindful of that.
I don't use
That's
Snapchat
a good point.
I'm glad I used my friend's Snapchat to know this.
If you want to stalk me, you can stalk me on Cash App and just send
I
me
am available on Cash App to be stalked by anyone at any time.
Yeah, so just send me some money, Candy Connections, and I'll gladly accept it.
So for the fact that we are on social media heavily, I would say all of us, correct?
Not me, but go ahead.
Whatever. You're probably the main one. Do we put ourselves, as Sunshine said earlier, do we put ourselves in a place to be stalked?
Yes.
So we should be able to, do you feel that way?
Definitely.
Candy?
Yes.
Okay, so do you feel like, do you all feel like that it comes with the territory?
No, just because, even though you're putting yourself in that situation, like at risk, that doesn't necessarily mean you deserve. To have to think about like, oh, let me just be overly cautious because someone might stalk me. Like that's kind of giving you should stalk me because
I got something for that, but
No,
I'm gonna let Sunshine answer after you.
I don't agree. If you're putting yourself out there, your image, your information, how to contact you, you're definitely opening yourself up to be stalked. We have a choice in social media presence. We don't have to be on social media. So as long as it's a choice, if you're putting that information, when we go somewhere and saying, hey, we're going such and such, if anybody wants to come through, you're just opening yourself up for all these people to be a part of your space. And unfortunately, there's going to be people that are not really on the up and up, or that might mean you harm. So unless you don't want to be fucked with, don't be on social media. I mean, I know tons of people that aren't on social media. They're like, they ain't never been on Facebook, or they had one 10 years ago and shut that shit down for that reason, because they don't want nobody in their business. So yeah, I think we set ourselves up for it.
Candy?
We set up ourselves up, but unfortunately or fortunately, in the business that we are in right now, you have to have a social media presence. And even if you don't want to be stalked, let's just say I just did my my like page. Even if I try not to post what I'm doing on my like page, people are going to know that I'm out advertising Chevys this week.
Right.
So they'll just know to show up there. So you can try to limit as much as you want, but you can't. If you really want a successful business, and you want to be a successful online personality or radio personality like we are, you're going to have a social media presence.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to put out there to Chevy's, we said your name
I
several times.
just thought the same
Exactly.
thing.
So if you all
'Cause
want
I'm
to cut us a
hungry.
check, let us know.
We're going to talk to the manager about that this evening.
Let us know. We done plugged y'all several times.
I need to find somebody else to plug.
Hey, that's true. We
if you
might
want
got
to be
another
at,
connect.
if you want to be at KKSE or adult conversation skip day,
Exactly.
because you will find us. You will be able to stalk us on there. You will find us on what is it? June what?
28th.
June
try to get that
28th. You'll be able to stalk
National
us that
Skip
day.
Day. Come
National
on now.
Skip Day. Come on.
Y'all don't know that?
It's National Adult Conversation Skip Day.
The
Yes.
third annual.
Third
Adult Conversation
annual.
Skip Day.
Yes. That's one of my favorite days of the year. Let me
Yeah.
note that.
I've already put my leave in.
I don't
Oh
have-
no, I'm skipping work. Sorry, I'm
I don't,
skipping
I
work.
don't have enough leave yet. All right, so
Yes, sir.
do we want to go with our other agenda part? Because it's close to 6 o'clock. Oh, okay. Well, sorry about that. That would be after the commercial break. But
Yes, sir.
I don't know. It feels different because we have someone younger here. So I feel like
Okay.
my young side is, coming
I
out
know.
now.
You don't have a young side.
Oh.
You definitely
Yes,
don't.
you do.
Don't get excited.
Thank you. See,
I'm feeling it here. It's like
Don't-
the
thank
connection
you.
is here.
Don't
and
bank
over here,
on
I don't know
that
what's. I
shit.
don't know what's.
Let's make it. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. You have
Thank
young
you.
kids and you have a young fiance. That's about it.
yeah.
But you, my sir, are old.
Especially with that damn beard.
You are young spirited.
I'll take that. Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. My beard keeps my face
You are
warm.
young-minded sometimes.
It keeps me warm where I
I
work
said
at.
spirited, not minded. Still trying to bring in the shade.
Yeah, she trying to bring the
Is he-
shade.
is he getting
She bring the
ganged up
shade.
Have you
or
ever
not?
been in an argument
shit.
with unrestricted? He go real juvenile real quick.
Whatever. Look, it's about stalking. Social media stalking to be exact.
Oh, okay. All right.
So let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna start to my right, to my left. Have you ever stalked anyone?
Yes.
Sunshine Aces, have you ever stalked?
Just my babies to make sure they were safe.
Okay.
And I'm still stalking them. They grown-ass women.
Okay.
Why said it
Risk?
like? I'm just joking. No, I mean, not in a not in a sense of like I'm sending the messages and all that. But
You be
yeah, there's
stalking
definitely-
me all the time.
I stalk you in person though. We're talking about social media. I stalk your cellular device. That's different. And matter of fact, I need you to change your settings to share location with me.
Shit.
But yeah, not like I'm not gonna send a message. I might, look at your page often, but it's not on anything malicious or awkward. It's just like
So is that a form of stalking?
no, I don't think so. It could
Do the
be-
person know
for
they're being
example,
stalked?
I want to say
She
that
just
could be
called
viewed
it a
as stalking.
stalker too. She
It's
said
not.
the
It's
person know
not.
they
It's
being
not.
stalked.
Mind you, it's not. It's somebody that maybe posts funny videos every day.
Okay, you got
Like
a point
you know what I'm
there.
saying, or inspirational posts every day. I'm like, oh, let me go see what
But that's not stalking.
not gonna
That's
be-
getting your information.
Yeah. So that's the stalking I do. That's the most active I'm gonna be to go out my way to look at your stuff. Granted, yeah, I've had some other people that I'm like, let me go check it, but I'm never gonna say anything. You'll never know. They wouldn't even think I would. So
I got you.
I'd be like, this nigga said he was going to whatever X, Y, and Z, and then I go and check. Oh, but oh no, I know you ain't gonna post it on your page, but you know who will? That bitch. That
Let me
bitch will
go over
post
there.
it. That
Detective.
bitch will post it. Oh, she just posted a picture of your arm. Why is that bitch just posting a picture of your arm?
that's
She
your, I know
knows
that's
you
your
got
elbow. That's your elbow.
I know this is all a little bit off topic, but you know what I hate?
What?
When motherfuckers post some nasty looking food.
I hate that.
I'm like, you
And then
could-
how about they post it in the kitchen and their kitchen dirty?
right, like
And
you,
I'm like,
you should have put
what
a
the
filter on that
fuck?
shit.
Like, how you gonna post it? You swear your meal look good,
And
and
it's
it
just
stains
dry.
all on the backsplash and a dirty condom on the floor. Like, what the? So I've just added the condom.
Yeah, you
up.
still use the condom. Okay, I'm restricted. Same question.
I like to call mine trolling.
Trolling.
What do you define that?
Just going around
And-
looking at
and-
people's stuff.
Yeah, yeah, I
Okay,
believe that.
yeah,
You are
I'm more-
definitely
I
a
would do
troller.
more
I'm a
that
troll.
than a
I ain't gonna lie.
stalk, like
I'm a
that's
troll.
all.
I'm not a stalker, but I'm a troller.
So that's why you
Yeah,
don't like
I
none of
see
my
that.
stuff.
You see everything.
I
Come to
don't-
think of it,
I don't like it because of conflict of interest.
I'm gonna need you to try better next time.
No, I'm serious. It's a conflict of interest. Not because I don't like it. It's just some people I know will go behind every female that I know and try to friend them, get to know them, whatever the case may be.
So you're stalkers, basically.
Yes.
So it
Pause.
sounds like to
Most of
me.
them are guys because females
mean they
don't
can't be a
stalk
stalker.
other females.
Oh, I see what
Nigga, you
That's
lying.
not true.
Let me tell you one
No,
thing
I'm saying-
females will do.
I'm
They will
saying-
stalk your old bitch.
I'm not saying it like that.
And your current bitch.
I'm telling you.
And your next bitch.
Okay, pause. Excuse me.
I'll do that.
So look, I had most experiences with guys going through my page to get to women versus a woman coming back telling me, "Oh, I saw you with such and such," or "Are you with such and such?"
No, that makes sense.
Women ain't gonna say nothing. They gonna
Guys
keep it
No,
to
women do say something.
I know guys have went, like if a woman posts on my page, like I've had some of them like from TPA screenshot it for me, and they might have said, "Hey, beautiful, looking forward to seeing you," and some dude all in their inbox from my page.
Right.
But I confront them. I be like, "Listen, don't be hitting people up randomly on my page. That's
So,
just not cool."
I guess it's two different types of stalking. On my page, when I make a post and a girl goes on there and I say, show me your sexy figure, I'll get like 10 girls to go in there and guys will go and inbox them. I don't think that's stalking. I think that's more like not thirst trap. That's more like
Being thirsty.
being thirsty. The guys are just trying to get at
Depressed,
women.
yeah.
Now, it's a whole different thing when I post something and I post, show me your whatever, and Sunshine posts it, and then somebody who don't fucks with Sunshine go through her page.
That's when you feel like it is stalking.
That's when it's more stalking.
stalking.
The other way is more guys. If when people post on my page, I do get a lot of guys that try to inbox the girl because they want to fuck them,
Yeah.
but not because they want to see what you're doing or
or they gonna keep pressing it if you say no.
yeah.
Right, I understand.
They gonna try their hand at you at least once.
But is that what you would say? How you would define trolling? If you like, if
look
you
and
don't
don't
like
talk.
her, no, like if you don't like what you said, like, oh, I don't like Sunshine, so let me go look at her stuff. Would that be? Would you consider that trolling?
That's part of trolling.
I would, okay, because that's what I related it to.
That's part of trolling. Like with my old business, as far as promotion, I would always go and see who's on what party because I don't want to do the same exact party somebody else did. So I consider that trolling. Like I don't,
I see what you're saying.
even with people that I respect within the promotion game, I didn't want to have a party close to them because of the respect I have for them. So I just consider it trolling. I don't really say I'm stalking them or anything like that. But
You trying to obtain something? You trying to get?
That's
Yeah,
more
ethics in
reviewing
that.
information to me.
That's,
Yeah, but
that's
that's what I'm
that's
saying.
just that's the same thing I would do on Google and go and search stuff. But Facebook is now on Google, so
Yeah, I see what you. It's like Google for.
but it's
for
a whole
people.
different thing
Yeah.
when you're using it to get at someone, to inbox them constantly, just to do malicious things.
Then I feel like
to
that's
them.
stalk. That's when it
Yes.
becomes stalking.
Yes.
But typically, like with the four of us, if someone is already y'all's friend, I automatically accept them.
Don't, because some of these people I need to unfriend anyway.
But yeah, we should work on that. Well, when I can because I'm still getting a lot of friend requests on my Sunshine page. It's full, like I can't. But then every once in a while, I won't realize which one I'm on, and I can add somebody. I say, "Oh, someone deleted me." I was
Right.
like,
Me too.
I wonder what I said to offend a motherfucker that they unfriended me and shit because I got a space available. Be like, that slot open right up.
Somebody told me I sent you a friend request, but it said you was full. Oh. Now try it. So I delete somebody, hey.
I'm gonna go check
If I
to
don't
see who
talk
your
to
new
you,
friends are.
I ain't talked to you in years or whatever the case may be.
I mean, Candy
Make
used to
space.
be live so much. It's like if they're your friend, they've already seen me anyway. So I be like,
I
it
don't trust half
matter.
the people that send me friend requests. They be like, "Oh, we in Afghanistan somewhere."
Yeah, I don't either. Well, that's one thing I do look at on social media. I'm gonna look at my friend requests. I used to just confirm. Now, I look.
All right, so look, we're going to take a music break, but we need you all to call in and give us your stories at 301-232-5700. Once again, that number is 301-232-5700 to give us your stories, horror and good stories maybe, of
Are you
stalking.
a stalker or have you been stalked?
Yeah, that...
Let me help you out with that.
Thank you.
He was all over the place.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
Right.
was. Feel free to get the app while we on break, and we'll be right back with a dope conversation.
So sweet, you give me cavities. Sweet. I don't know why you do this to me.
Sugar Crush.
I can't help the fact that you're so sweet.
Divine.
And now I have a taste for your cherries. You're my candy crush.
Tasty.
You're my candy crush. You're my candy crush. You're my candy crush. Can't stop crushing till I make you pop. And you're so addictive, I cannot stop. We've been at it for hours, it eats up my time. And it just excites me to know that you're mine. can I crush it? My candy crush. I can't believe how good you taste to me. You're so good. You're so good. You're so good. I know I keep on coming back just to know if I can eat the pack. And when you do it, girl, you make it so hard. I have to take you to my favorite spot. Ooh, you know I eat it. You're the sweetest piece of candy to me. I want that living. Ooh, girl, I just wanna crush it. You're the one I'm loving, and nothing else can cut it. Ooh, girl, you're the sweetest thing that I have ever tasted. You're full of so much flavor. Can't stop crushing till I make you pop. And you're so addictive, I cannot stop. We've been at it for hours, it eats up my time. And it just excites me to know that you're mine. Ooh, I wanna taste ya, can't wait to eat it. Something sweet on my tongue, got to have you every day. Oh my, oh my. Just one look at you, my sugar starts to rise. Let me crack you open like a pinata. Let your sweetness fall on out. Can't wait to taste your starburst. Can't wait another hour. So sweet to me. So sweet to me. So sweet. Girl, your body is so amazing. The way you walk across that floor just drives me crazy. You're 23, and your makeup. When you're walking down the street, I know you got haters. The feeling that I get, I can't explain it. When you walk away, it's like that ass is famous. Hate to see you leave, but I love it when you walk away. When you walk away. Hate to see you leave, but I love it when you walk away. When you walk away, just walk away. Walk away, just walk away. Walk away. Hate to see you leave, but I love it when you walk away. When you walk away. Excuse me if I'm staring, but you won't believe what my mind is preparing. I'm anticipating the way you all got me so discombobulated. The feeling that I get, I can't explain it. When you walk away, it's like that ass is famous. Hate to see you leave, but I love it when you walk away. When you walk away. Hate to see you leave, but I love it when you walk away. When you walk away, just walk away. Walk away, just walk away. Walk away. Hate to see you leave, but I love it when you walk away. When you walk away. There's nothing like a woman who is full of so much swag. They got the attitude, they walk around, they know that they are that. Just nothing on them waving that hair got me in a trance. I love the way they walk on by so I can get a glance. Hate to see you leave, but I love it when you walk away. When you walk away. Hate to see you leave, but I love it when you walk away. When you walk away, just walk away. Walk away, just walk away. Walk away. Hate to see you leave, but I love it when you walk away. When you walk away.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Adult Conversation. Tonight we are discussing social media stalking, cyber stalking. And our co-host, Restricted, had to step out for a second. But, oh, okay.
I
Well,
was
he's-
on time.
Yeah,
You were. I apologize.
yes.
All right, so welcome back to Adult Conversation each and every Tuesday live here on ripradionetwork.com from 5 to 7 p.m. and we on your ride home.
Yes. If you have anything that you want to discuss with us, please call in at 301-232-5700. I'm so DC at heart.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I know, even though you're Maryland shit.
Don't go there. Don't go there.
I'm sorry.
All right. You don't put you on Blast Street. All right. Restricted.
All right, so look, we have some key points of how to avoid being stalked on social media. Once again, is how to avoid being stalked on social media. So look, whether you're wary of an obsessive stalker or you simply don't want a creep oogling all over you, it's not difficult to deny strangers their fun while still enjoying the social aspect of networking websites. Make changes to your private settings across platforms. Sunshine did her Google search and she found couple of ways to avoid being stalked on social media.
All right. So I'm going to go first with number 1. Make your profile private. Each social media site allows you to decide what information is shared with the web and what is private or shared with contacts. Take advantage of this feature and easily protect yourself from a stalker. Set your settings to only share information and interact with friends or contacts. Be vigilant on all of your social media platforms and adjust your privacy settings. If you have an account on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Tumblr, Instagram, and YouTube, for instance, make sure you check your privacy setting on each and maximize them across the board.
All right.
And number 2, disable geotagging. Geotagging automatically shows your location from your smartphone. This can be dangerous because a stalker can know where you are and, more importantly, if you're at your home or away. Go to the application settings on your phone and disable geotagging or location features. Also, turn off all location and geotagging services for social media. Super important.
Exactly. Sunshine.
Number 3, use a different username for every social media site that you're on. If your username on Facebook is Puppies and Cookies, which that's a dumbass name, just so you know. Anyone can plug that into a search engine and find your other profiles under that username. If you have multiple social media accounts, use a different username for each one. This will help protect your privacy and make things more difficult for a stalker. Don't keep the same username and just add hyphens or change a few letters. A skilled cyber stalker will know how to find your account if the name has only had minimal changes. Have a different email address as well.
All right, number 4, hide your contacts. And I am famous for that. I will hide everybody on all. Can you hide people on Snapchat? Well, you can't see people friends on Snapchat, right?
Oh yeah,
Only-
yeah, you can. Yeah, I think so. Like it's a find friends part. I think you can.
Okay, I know
Snapchat
you.
is stalker friendly. So
I know you can block them on Facebook. I'm not sure about Twitter.
I think so. Snapchat, yeah, I think so.
Okay, Snapchat and Instagram.
Yes,
you
for
have to
sure.
be. You can block them on Instagram.
Your friend, yeah, you can block anybody before they.
No, I'm talking about block your
friends
list.
list.
Friends
I don't
list
think you
from,
can block your friends list.
from friends list from where?
So if you go on Instagram, can I see all the people you're friends with on Instagram?
Oh yes, of course.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So
easily.
you can't block it like you can on Facebook.
Yeah, you're right. No.
All right, so Facebook is up on that for old people. Yay!
Dang, that's good. Yeah, because I've never even heard of that.
Yeah. All right. So
good.
look, hide your contacts. If you have a friends list on your social media account, hide it. A stalker may try to reach out to a friend of yours in order to get close to you. Your friends or contact list can be managed through your private setting. Let your friends know about your stalker and not to respond to strange messages or contact requests or strange friend requests. That is famous.
So what you think, Sunshine?
I'm not doing none of that shit.
To avoid a stalker?
I don't want to hide anything. Like, I want people to follow me. I mean, social media is the whole way I use. That's my whole platform for promoting.
So do you have a non-sunshine page? Do you have a page that's just
It's deactivated.
Oh, okay.
And the only reason I don't mess with it no more is because of my career, my day career. Because I don't want my sunshine shit slipping over into that world. So I just deactivated the page. I might go on there every 6 months and delete shit. And
So is it safe to say that everything that you have is public?
no, it's all, well, like even with both pages, it's supposed to be friends of friends. But there must be some new setting because I've been getting a lot of requests from people that we have no mutual friends.
I hate that shit.
On my
I wanna
second
say that-
page.
That's spam, right? Most of the part.
Yeah, I don't understand because, like, I'm only supposed to get friends of friends that send me friend requests, and you have no friends in common. How the fuck are they
did you
able to
find
send me a friend?
Yeah,
request.
But I think I saw earlier, and I was trying to figure that out because it doesn't happen on my old page. It happens on a new page. But it looks like you have to limit things people can see, like limit your audience to your friends. Because I think sometimes when you post, there are ways that someone that's not your friend is able to see something that you posted. You know, I don't send nobody friend requests. I never send friend requests unless I'm right there and I'm talking to you, and then I'm like, oh, you know, are you on social media? Like, send me a friend request right now. I don't know how people have that kind of time because I don't really.
Well, I don't send dudes friend requests unless I personally know you.
Yeah,
I don't send requests.
I don't send requests because I have a hard time with people in general. So I think me sending you a friend request means that I will try to
be your friend.
want to try to talk to you, and I don't want people to get the impression that I'm good at talking to people.
But even accepting a request, people take that for something it's not.
Oh, I accept it, and as soon as I accept it, and you say, "Hey, beautiful. Hey, sexy. When can we go out?" That friend request just ended that quickly, and
Especially
block.
when it's right away.
I have over
accept it.
300 blocked people on my thing. I just block you.
How about the waving? I hate
What?
that shit.
Oh, yeah.
my
Wow,
God.
that's being nice.
No, that shit, like, I mean, I look in it, it's like 50 ways. Use your words.
A subtle way of getting your attention.
Use your words.
Yes.
If you want my attention, you better use your words.
Suppose I say, hello, beautiful. Are you going to respond
Block.
back?
Can I get something not
okay,
cliche?
so block, and then what you gonna
I would
do?
prefer something not. I typically won't answer that first message.
Oh, so you won't answer? What
Hello,
would you do?
beautiful.
Yes.
Most likely, I'm gonna not respond. What-
Okay, so
what are
a
you talking
wave is kind of a safe
Block.
zone.
about? A
of-
wave, I'm less
Hi.
likely to respond. Like,
I'm
what-
more or
what's your
less
point?
likely to respond on a wave than I am.
First of all,
hello,
why y'all
beautiful.
think they created the wave just to be?
For
The
starters.
wave is for someone that I already am talking to.
the wave
you.
is a white hand.
Yeah.
Y'all
That
can't
too.
even let
Okay,
us
that's
change it
true.
to a brown hand.
Exactly.
Exactly.
At least be like the iPhone.
You know, I might actually have a conversation with someone and be like, "Hey, Candy, how you doing? I saw you on social media or something." Pretend like you actually know who the fuck you're talking
Exactly.
to. Like people will inbox you and say, "Hey, what's your name?" Bitch, you have to sit here and see my name to inbox me to send me a friend request, and you gonna ask me what's
My
my
first
fucking
name-
name?
But
no,
your
it's
name not
funnier when
Candy,
they.
though.
It's
It is.
funnier when they give you their name.
Yeah.
And I'd be
Hi,
like, yeah, I would
hi,
know that.
My screen name.
Yeah, hi, I'm Dave. Oh, you think so? Your fucking name
Oh, you're-
says
Oh, it
Dave.
said
Hey,
David.
yeah,
I
mean,
would never
But
guess.
isn't
Thank
that
you.
the proper way to introduce yourself?
Not on
No,
social
not on
media,
social
no.
media.
So if I have name, so we met out in public, okay? I have a name tag. Hi, I'm Dwayne. Am I wrong for saying that because I got a name tag?
That's different because
Oh, how?
social cues for face-to-face interaction and
Social
any
media interaction are not the
telecommunicating
same.
it's just different.
Yes.
That you would look kind of dumb with a name tag on and you
Say,
walk
"Hi,
up and
I'm-"
repeat yourself.
But I get that because I automatically gonna be like, "Hi, I'm Clarissa."
But typically,
What's
if someone has on a name tag, I'm gonna walk up to that person and call them by name because they have on as long as I can pronounce
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, true.
So it would be more like, "Hello, Dwayne, how are you?"
Yes.
Like, because I
I'd
see
say
your
Dwayne, though.
name. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to be funny.
Or like, "What's up, Lil D? Unconditional."
Whatever.
Yeah.
What was it? Kiss my ass. Yeah, I think sometimes that when people, because you know that they automatically doing the same thing to you that they do to 15 other females when they send you the friend request, it's annoying.
That's
Definitely
speculations. You can't
annoying.
say that person.
No,
has done
because
that.
and I remember we used to have this girl group, and we would screenshot all these random guys and just share it, and then you get the same. Hey, he just sent me that same message. Dude would literally go in there, and then everybody that was in that same group, he would go in there and send the same message out to everybody and throw out his bait to see who would respond back.
Somebody sent me a message to both my pages 2 days apart. And I got the same message on the second page. And I said, wait a second. This sounds familiar. So I switched back, and sure enough, I said, yeah, you sent that shit to my Sunshine page. Like, at least know who the fuck. You ain't even looking
Exactly.
nothing.
Oh, they'll get the hey Lisa. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. They forgot to change the name.
Exactly.
That's so sorry.
It's just cliche. It's just cliche.
How
It's
about the
unoriginal.
original?
I don't want to
Yeah.
have a conversation with you if you have absolutely nothing.
No idea.
Interesting to talk about. Like, I can have basic thoughts on my own. I don't need anybody to engage with to be basic.
Are you single? My
Okay.
page says I'm
Where
in a
are you?
relationship.
Where the fuck are you?
So is it stalking if I send you a message in April, you don't respond, and I send you one in May, you don't respond, I skip June and I go to July.
You're stalking.
You stalking?
You're pressed.
But you might not see your messages.
You know we saw it.
You need to understand what rejection is.
I
and
don't
you need to
think
move
that's
forward.
stalking.
I do.
Only because of the period of time. Because I've had dudes hit me up, and maybe it was a busy time for me. I literally missed the message.
Right.
Like, I've had artists hit me up with their music, and I just was busy or something because I never saw it.
So they hit you six times.
They may hit me 3 months later and hit me again. And then I'd be like, oh, damn. Like, they hit me up in, like, last June. Like, I
Wait,
didn't
if
even
it's
see
like-
that shit.
If it's like 3 months, the way you put it, you were going like skip a month. That's skip a month. That's a little bit. If you're skipping a month, that means that I look at it like this individual is actively, consciously thinking that I haven't responded and now it's a new month and I'm going to hit you up again. Because, and let's be honest, does it really feel like it's the end of February or like it's about to be March? No, who has time for that?
I mean, I might have just been cleaning out my inbox,
So that's a monthly thing, so you
reach
can
out.
figure out who you're going to restock.
I mean, some of us got cleaned our inbox out.
So Jay on our Rip Radio feed said, when does it turn from being being persistent to being a stalker?
Immediately.
I was gonna get to that point. Good question, Jay.
The moment you do too much. With too many
the
messages.
level of aggressiveness.
Really?
Okay, hold on.
Go ahead.
Way to do too much. Level of aggressiveness.
The moment you told the person to stop,
And they didn't.
and they didn't.
You may not know what you want right then and there. You might be in a
Is
confused
silence
state.
saying stop?
Yes, I think so.
Is silence saying stop?
In this instant, to
No.
a certain extent, yes. I do.
No.
I think I go back and forth when I tell people to stop. I usually don't always tell them to stop. I usually just turn off the notifications so I stop getting their notifications. Because those people still go in and do stuff to make my posts go viral. So I don't really want to piss them off to make them stop, but I really don't want to talk to them.
Why do you got social media?
I mean, I know, like, I don't want to. I don't be knowing who be watching, so I be trying to move easy. But like, I know this dude for like the last year, like, will text message me like every week, and I ain't responded in like 8 months. And then but it's so consistent, and it's just be like, hey,
But he is
how are you? Like no,
I won't say
it's
that's
bad.
a stalker.
Yeah, you might
wouldn't
not
say
have
that?
told him to
No.
stop,
That is a-
but he know he a stalker.
And I'll
No.
look, and I just see, and I'm like, what the.
Hold on. To defend him, have you ever responded to him before?
Yes.
That's not stalking.
Yes,
But
it
no,
is.
but then
he
when
might,
I
he might
decided,
think, oh, it's a new phone. He
you
don't
know
know.
what? I can't talk to
No,
people that shorthand.
Okay.
If every day is WYD, I can't talk to you.
I just think that, look, if you're, first of all, it says something about a person who is going to constantly, the only means of communication with others, even over social media, is not like words and verbalizing. So therefore, if you, from my perspective, if you cannot read a vibe via internet that I have not responded to you after the third message, and you're not even the type of person I want to associate with. Because if you ask me, if you say WID or HRU every other day and I have said nothing, and you continue for 8 months
to say HRU,
you are
and
not my
WYD.
type of person, and you wasn't my type of person the third time you did it.
Exactly.
Maybe
I don't
you
have to say
maybe you
no.
had someone at that time, but you might don't now. So maybe you'll respond.
So you just gonna wait
never
till the
know.
day I'm single.
Keeping up with that person 8
Why,
months though is
hey.
not stalking. I mean, come on now. You should have moved on by now.
You should have like you. I just feel like that's just. It's also. I just also feel like it's inconsiderate. I mean, and it's also a little selfish. Like, how significant do you really think you are in an individual's life? You don't know that you feel that you're entitled to message
Look,
me.
I would like to
times.
think I stand out besides the rest, and that
don't.
person just
Spend
comes
8
back to
months.
find out, you
Yeah,
know,
okay.
if I'm single now.
Jay said, I believe silence is keeping the door open.
I agree.
No.
So, Jay, you got a lot of comments. Why don't you call in 301-232-5700? We definitely want to hear what you got to say.
Please do, because she finally said 301.
And it's different with words.
'Cause I looked up
verbalization. Call us so we can hear you.
Yeah, call in because I definitely want to hear what you got to say, Jay.
I'm gonna try stalking somebody next week and see.
Do it, Mom.
How
But
it
for you,
goes
it's
for
gonna
me.
be like they're gonna.
I'm gonna do. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do what's done to me so often. I'm gonna try to find
Do it to
time in the
him.
morning. I'm gonna send like 30 people. Good morning, handsome. I'm just gonna copy and paste that shit over and over again.
And you
They gonna
have
be like-
30 people stalking
Exactly.
you.
Right.
Good morning, handsome. Good morning, handsome.
No.
Hey, baby. Hey,
They finally
baby.
gonna be
Hey,
like,
baby.
yes, she finally responded.
No, the 8-month guy for 8 months, message him and say HRU, and regardless of if he responds, just ignore his response and just keep saying HRU
Every day.
Just do it. And see how
Don't
he
be
feels.
evil.
I said that yesterday.
We're not
I told
evil
you how I was
people.
doing
I know.
yesterday.
We're
I
not
am.
evil
I
people.
would do that.
I would have to
I
make
so would do
time
that.
to
I
do
so
that
would do
shit.
that.
You
Yeah.
would have to make. You gonna make.
Like, I'm the evilest person. Like, if a telemarketer called me, I'll sit on the phone with you for 15 minutes. And then after this, I'll be like, you know what? I don't feel like buying nothing. I am evil as shit. I know I am.
Now, see, like the dude who cloned your page, your Cash App, that I actually sent the
Oh,
$40
yeah.
to. I swear I was gonna send him a request for $1,500 every day, but I
Yeah,
was
you
just
was
like, I
really
don't have that
mad.
kind of time.
Yeah.
If
What
I had that kind of
happened? What
time,
happened?
somebody like cloned her Cash App. Like every of the emojis, her name, everything that was in my phone. Only thing that was different was the picture. And I was rushing one day, and I was driving, and I hit send. I didn't have the pen set up for the thumbprint, and like once you do it, you know you can't get it back.
Yeah, and mine is a you did
Bullshit.
No, it was I'm telling
You
you.
can't get it back.
Ever
You can't
since
My brother did that shit. My sister cashed app him $50, and he went and said that it was some whatever. I can't remember. He cashed apped her. He paid her back $50, and he went and said his account was stolen or whatever, and he got his money back.
I could have closed my bank account, but I wasn't closing my bank account over $40 because then I just had too much to do. But no, you typically when you hit send, it's gone. It's nothing you can do. But my point is, I would have stalked him like constantly,
time.
but I don't have
You have
time
time.
to stalk him. And then I was even gonna post his info.
I
and be
can
like,
stalk him
everybody.
for you.
So I sent him I asked him to send it back, and of
Yeah,
course
he
he
didn't.
declined. So then I sent him a request for $1,500. That was the highest amount it would let me go. And I was like, calm as a bitch. So I hope you enjoy this. But I was going to do it every day and straight stalk him, but I just don't have that kind of time. If anyone has time to be my stalker and stalk others for me, let me know, please.
So I have a question.
Yes, sir.
If you monitor your kids' social media, is that stalking?
Nope.
That's
No.
called protection.
Nope.
Not at all.
Definitely not.
Not at all.
Protecting them.
Let's say they are 18 and up.
That's still not wrong. That's your child.
And the
Like,
child could
it's
have a
okay.
drug problem. You may need to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go stalk. I will stalk my sister. What? I will stalk my sister's page every day. I mean, she don't post nothing, but if she did, I'd be on there every day stalking. If I had access, I guarantee you those little text messages you be getting before you start sharing your location with me tomorrow. I'd be on there every day. What she doing? I be in the bed like not getting that response. Oh, I thought I clicked send, baby. Yeah, okay. What she? Okay, let me know. Let
She
me go to
texts me
Candy's.
so much. Sometimes I try to respond. I don't hit send. Actually, I was leaving y'all's house.
Oh,
I
he
didn't
said he
hit
can't
send
call now.
to say I was coming. I was back. I mean, I was heading home.
And they're gonna
I
send
sent it
at 8 a.m.
today.
I've been at work for 3 days now.
Oh,
So it's not a such thing of stalking your kids.
No.
I don't think so.
I think people that are really close to you that you have positive, healthy relationships with that's more trolling than stalking. And I think that's okay because that just shows you just checking up, make sure they're good, seeing what's going on, make sure you're not missing nothing because it's easy to do that.
And stalking usually occur in some type of interaction with the person that's being stalked. Trolling is more so you just watching everything they're doing, but the stalking part is when
It's
you becoming interactive with the person.
I want to say it depends because trolling is interaction as well too. It's just
it's not
some do
mutual
silent
interaction.
and some does it,
No, trolling is stalking if you're interacting with the person and the person doesn't want it.
So question: when you are here, and I get this quite often, like people have been watching me. and I know they're trolling because that's what you said it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And I have no idea that they're watching me. But then all of a sudden one day they get brave enough to say, hey, like, you know, keep doing what you're doing. Like, I watch you all the time.
That's trolling.
That's trolling?
That's trolling.
Okay.
And I don't even think trolling is not, like, again, like,
But are you does it turn you off?
necessarily negative.
Everything turns me off.
It doesn't bother me because my page is public. So even if someone I block, they can still get someone to come see my page. It's just,
Mine's
I want you to know you fucked up with me. I blocked you, but you can go through somebody else's page to go see me.
I always
Yes,
think
create
it's
your
kinda
fake
sweet.
account.
Like once they man up and can tell me they've been watching me, you know, or they see me different places, I think it's kind of sweet.
Yeah,
Because I know I'm intimidating, so
Yeah, and I know I'm standoffish.
yeah.
Facts.
But if someone sent me a friend request and said, "Hey, Candy, I saw your show. Good job," I'm gonna respond back. But if somebody sends me a friend request, "Hey, beautiful," I'm ignore them.
Maybe you're going to be like, hey, beautiful. You be like, hello. I liked your show. Then what?
I wouldn't know because
But
I
why
would
would
never
you
say
be that
that.
dry?
You don't take that step
You should
further.
That
First
does
of all-
happen a lot too, though.
I would like to show like if I spend all day responding to these "Hey, beautiful" responses, I would have no time. I don't got time to sit there and respond to all 20 "Hey, beautiful" responses you get each day.
Well, you
It's
need
so
to
not
respond
worth
to
it.
at least 10 because it might be somebody from XM or something
I'll start.
trying to pick us
I
up.
will start responding. I will I'll
Producer,
respond.
like,
I
that's
will
bullshit.
I will start responding on March 21st, 2 days before Play Night Social Party. Other than that, no.
But a lot of times, if it's, I mean, again, I respond to everyone, so I'm the total opposite of Candy. But it usually does lead to a conversation about something, more often than not. Like they're like, "Oh, I saw your show," or "I saw you at such and such place," or you know, like I've had a lot of women hitting me up lately. They've seen like you all's event, like they saw me post it. And they're like, hey, can you give me more information on that? And it'll always start out with just a hello. They don't always say hello and phrase their question. Because I guess they wait to see what I'm going to say. So that's why I try to be nice to everybody initially.
I mean, honestly, I think you should be nice because you never know what someone's intent is. I mean, you know, it could be harmless. It could be, you know, flattering. It could be crazy as well. I mean, you never know. I feel like give people a chance. I mean, before, you know, I made that move with us, I want to say I had a good amount of women just kind of reach out just to say hi, things like that. But now they don't. Now I feel some way. Like, you know.
Don't nobody hit you up?
Right,
Aww.
like, was I not cool because I got engaged or, you know, what
You're
was
not.
it? I see. But I feel like it should be a moment where you kind of find out what a person's intent is before you just.
I'm sorry. That's for you.
I get that.
It's go ahead.
No, I mean, we're probably about to say the same thing, to be honest. I just feel like naturally, especially on social media, I'm going to look at like your intention is something that is, I'm not going to say not genuine, but is less genuine than if you hit me up and say, hey, beautiful, what do you want to talk about? Like if you say, hey, beautiful, I watched the show, not just, hey, beautiful, and now you want me to engage with you and you want to say I watched the show. Okay, what's your point? What we getting at?
Exactly. So you get the "Hey, beautiful," and this is what turns me off. And I'm sorry, I can't do what you're saying because you'll get the "Hey, beautiful," you respond back, "Hey, how you doing?" Dick pitch.
Exactly.
It's stuff that I don't want to be put
It's
in
not
those
called for
situations
that.
anymore.
Yeah, no,
so therefore,
no.
if you really wanted to talk to me, just talk to me on my post.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
With something engaging, respond to something meaningful that I've said, not something that you trying to have an alternative motive because you're not slick.
We do got a music break, but before we go to music break, you cannot blame the fact that you all are attractive, first of all, okay? So now the approach may be not wanting for some of y'all. Some of them may be flattering. But now granted, you know, a dick pic after that, yes, I can understand, you know, you not wanting to do that. But that may be my introduction of me acknowledging, you know, you look good. It shouldn't be a problem with that.
I didn't say that. It's not that it's a problem. You telling me, hey, beautiful means that you're most likely are trying to come on to me. I'm not interested in you.
That's
so there's
not
no need
true.
for me. No. If you really wanted to talk to me, you would say, hey, Candy, blah, blah, blah. You would not start the conversation off as, hey, beautiful, hey, gorgeous, hey, sexy.
So
I will say everybody's not a conversationalist.
exactly.
And a lot of guys, they get so much rejection, they're more careful in the way that they approach. Because some of the nicest guys that I know now probably started with a hey something.
Right.
I just got a hey gorgeous. And like, that annoys me more because you should know I'm on air right now. So it's like I'm not even responding because you should know I'm on air right now because I'm live. So, but I get it. But I get both perspectives.
Until you are a female and you have to deal with this crap, then you
What's the difference being a female and a male? I get hey handsome.
you want
Not
to
that
talk
often,
to them.
I'm sure.
No, I
You
get all
want
the
to
time.
see their
I don't
vagina.
necessarily
Not
think
no
it's
more.
different.
Not no more. I used to.
Okay,
get
you
it all the
wanted to
time.
talk to them, and you wanted them to send you pictures of their vagina. I did not want these guys to talk to me.
First of all,
and I did not want them to send me
first of
pictures
all,
of their
there's
dick.
stipulations of that. You have to be. Okay, look, we're gonna take a music break, and we'll be back with adult conversation here on RipRadioNetwork.com.
Yes, sir.
Hey baby, your adulation is appealing and I don't know. But in 10 minutes you're so far-fetched. I can't seem to understand why you love me so. It's your love and it's your tenderness. I can't place my passion seeming into the light. It's just love in every atmosphere. Can't become an inclination is cherishing. But I know that my love is unconditional. Love is what came to get and get in return. All that you can give it right to me. 'Cause I can't proceed again without your love. It seems that our love's undeniable. Your love for me is so crystal clear. I can't fathom fictional just about my past. It's unmistakable, unconditional. Love got me going insane. No, it's no back, no, maybe by the window pane. So let's make love beside the summer rain. 'Cause I can't figure out why your love is so passionate. You said you love it, I give it to you. You said you need it, I give it to you. You said you want it, I promise it to you. You said you got it, I'll deliver to you. Love, all that you can give it right to me. You can't proceed, can't
All right, we're live back here with Adult Conversation each and every Tuesday between 5 and 7 p.m. here on RIP Radio Network. That's
Is that
right.
your bedroom voice?
No, that's my midday hour voice.
That's your stalker voice.
No, my stock voice. Live here on RIP Radio.
I hate you so much. This is gonna be awkward with answering Candy questions. It's only two of y'all. I tried to get the new producer to come and sit and answer the questions, but I can't get him to even move.
It's cool. Come on, let's go.
All right.
It's time for Can You Answer Candy's Questions? All that we ask is that your answer is honest and real. And if you have a question you want Candy to ask live, email it to candy@adultconversation.com.
All right, so I had the first question. I'm gonna start with you, unrestricted, since you gave us that bedroom voice and you keep looking at me like you want me or something. So the first question is
Facts. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was a question.
Stop. I can't, not today. Has social media made your life better? If so, how?
Yes and no. Better as far as what I do outside of my everyday life, as far as acting, promotions, the radio show, things like that. Yes. And not to be corny, but if it wasn't for social media, I probably wouldn't have met you. So, it definitely is.
True shit.
I made it better for myself.
Did you stalk her on social media when you?
I did slide in her DM. She was, being.
Oh, so truth be told.
She was being a little,
I probably was
distance,
nasty towards you.
Little distance, but see, persistent paid off.
Yeah, but
you were
I met him
stalking.
before he slid in my DM.
Okay.
I met him
Yeah.
face to face first, so I knew he was halfway looking nice.
Oh, okay.
He had other issues that I wasn't trying to tolerate then.
Plus, we met.
He was
mutual
bossy.
friends. Plus, when I actually introduced myself to her, it wasn't on the malice of getting with her. So
Nah, when we
it
met,
all-
I was not even trying to think about fucking
Yeah,
him.
so that's a whole different realm of it.
Sunshine. Has social media made your life better? If so, how?
From the promotion standpoint, like Dwayne said, yes, definitely. Yeah. And plus, I do also like, I miss the people in Florida quite often because, like, they're my homies. And, like, I get to spend time with y'all, but, like, I don't get to spend time with them unless I'm traveling. So, yeah, I like to be able to keep up with people that don't live in the DMV. So,
Yeah.
what about you?
I would say social media has helped me out tremendously. It boosted, started adult conversation. It kept Candy Connection going until KKSE. It helps adult conversation. So overall, any type of promotion things that we have done, it has helped. I don't interact well with talking to people, but I do love the aspect of social media that when I post stuff and people get together and they tell me, oh, I met this dude off of your post and we've been dating for 6 months. I like seeing those type of things.
That's what's up.
I really like those things. I'm back at you, Sunshine. How would you rather live? Sorry, let me hold the paper up. How would you rather live alone in a beautiful countryside or work hard and live in a city around people you love, and why?
Damn.
Yeah, that's hard.
I mean, I'm not really a city person. I'm more suburbs, but I'd rather be around the people that I love. But then I could write them from the countryside. So that's tough. Yeah, I'd rather be around the people that I love, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unrestricted.
I'm a Sunshine. I definitely would be around people that I love, but I do love the country. The space, the quietness. I wish there could be a combination. I could bring the people I love to the countryside.
Exactly.
But, unfortunately, that wasn't part of the question. But I would definitely have to say, be in the city around people that I love. What about yourself?
I would be in the beautiful countryside.
Yeah, figures.
All by myself.
You would get if you weren't such a busy person, you'd probably get lonely.
Yeah, I could do everything online.
If you had internet. Exactly.
Yeah, the shit done changed now.
As soon as I lost internet, I will work hard in the city.
Right.
All right, unrestricted.
Yes, ma'am.
Would you rather have 10 million followers on Instagram or find true love? And why?
Now me would say true love, but the old me probably be like 10 million followers, because then I could probably find something that substitute that true love during that time.
Lord have mercy. Okay, Sunshine.
I would definitely, without a doubt, take the 10 million followers. I can find plenty of dick with that many followers. I don't need true love. I love me. I'm engaged to myself already.
I hate you.
What about you, Candy?
True love. I don't like people enough to have 10 million
You right.
followers. I'll be happy with 1 follower as long as I got my true love.
Y'all so mushy. It's disgusting.
Back at you, Sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather dress up or be casual?
Dress up, always.
Yeah. Why?
I just like to dress up. I mean, I'm casual so much. Like, I'm casual at home. I'm casual at work and my day job. So I look forward to dressing up.
Yeah. Unrestricted.
I would rather dress up, because I'm always looking scrappy and everything else. So when I do dress up, people are like, ooh, he is kind of handsome. So, yeah.
What about you, Candy?
I would rather dress up, but I'd rather dress up in costume.
Not freaky costumes or what we
Any type of costumes. Halloween is my favorite holiday.
Okay, yeah.
So like any type of dress up like that, that's my thing.
So when we go out on the weekend, do you consider that dressing up or no?
No, that's
you
just,
don't. Okay.
That's just putting clothes on. I don't really give a shit about that stuff.
Okay.
Like I can wear the same jeans and black shirt every weekend and be happy. But if you say we're going, let's
But
say
you won't.
if you say let's go to Comic-Con and you want me to dress up for that, I will put a real effort towards that.
I understand. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Unrestricted. What is your best pickup line?
This dick! He wasn't here, so I had to say it for him.
Oh my goodness.
My best pickup line, hey beautiful.
Oh my word.
I hate you
Jesus,
so much.
take the wheel, take the wheel.
Sunshine.
I don't really have a pickup line. I guess would be thank you, because I'm not a pursuer. I'm usually pursued. So.
Yeah, me too.
What about you, Candy?
Do you eat the box?
Wow.
So nasty. They so nasty.
That's how I pick up the girls. I be like, do you eat the box? No. Okay, well, it was nice talking to you. What? Don't judge me.
So extra.
All right, last one, Sunshine.
Yes.
If you had access to a time machine, where and when would you go?
If I had access to a time machine, what year is this? 2019. I'd probably go to like 2030, and I'd definitely be in Florida by then.
Unrestricted.
I actually would go back in time, probably to the point where,
You ain't put that condom on good.
no, I mean,
Kidding.
outside the circumstances, look, I thought about that. I ain't gonna lie, I thought about that, but outside the circumstances, I probably would do it when both of my grandmothers were alive, because I never got to meet my mother's mother, and by the time I met my father's mother, she already had a stroke and she couldn't talk. So
Oh,
it kind
I'm
of
sorry.
be something that I can probably learn from and kind of see why, like my mother, my aunt Diane, my aunt at that, on my mother's side, how they got to be strong. Maybe they got it from her, or then maybe my father's mother, my Aunt Rose, my Aunt Ann, how they became so strong and stuff like that. So it probably would be my grandmothers. Or my grandfather on my father's side.
So would
'Cause they
you
said I
want to
look like
start
them.
back from there, or you just would want to visit for a second?
I would want to visit for a second.
Yeah, because I don't want to relive the past.
Yeah,
I mean, the past
because
past is hard.
especially from that era of racism, stuff like
Yeah.
that. But it was just definitely a part of. I didn't get to know them, so it's kind of like the history that I'll be missing out
Okay,
on.
so you'd like to go learn some things from
Right,
the past, but
correct.
not like start back at that time.
Right? No.
Okay.
Just learn from that past. What about
So-
you, Candy?
I looked at mine as a way of going back and changing the past.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I would go back to 1996, the day that my son's uncle, namesake died playing with a gun. I would like to stop that from happening.
I understand.
Yeah, so that really changed the dynamics of my
Your
children's future and the whole dynamics of that family. It's my ex-husband's family, but like I said, I was raised by my ex-husband family mostly, so that the dynamics of their family changed then.